This is a part 2 to my 100 Days Minecraft Hardcore series. And you didn't read the title wrong, I died. So sit back, relax, and see how I die. Okay, and we're back, and now it's day 100, which I spent mostly just going back to the stronghold so I could get an elytra. But yeah, I didn't find an end city immediately, so I spent most of the day just bridging over a void looking for one. But early, day 101, I found 2 end cities. I went to the smaller end city first, so I could get a bit of practice with shulkers. But just as I thought, they don't do a lot of damage. And so filled with confidence, I went to the second end city and got the elytra without any problems. And if you're wondering, yes, I was playing this on Christmas. And just like most people's first time flying, I broke my neck. I got home without any more problems, and the second I got home, I enchanted my elytra with mending. I was tired of useless items clogging up my inventory, so I decided to build auto disposal. But unfortunately, I forgot how much noise they make, so I decided to scrap that idea. Fortunately, at day 104, I got a much better idea and decided to make a mob farm. I thought I was being smart by building the mob farm underground, but then I discovered a massive cave. I was looking at that cave and was feeling kind of brave. Should have went to bed, I'd be alright. Don't mine at night. But anyway, I'm here to light up the caves, so more mobs would spawn in my mob spawner. But I'm still lighting up the cave since this cave is gigantic. I didn't fully light up the cave on day 107, but that was so boring, so I just took a break and worked on my mob farm. I don't know what happened, but I spent all day 108 running to the end and then just running back. I spent day 109 creating an entrance to my mob farm, which takes way longer than you probably think it does. And day 110 was just spent finishing up the mob farm. Day 111 was just mostly spent on making items for the storage system for the mob farm. I started day 12 by collecting iron from caves near the mob farm, which I then used to create a storage system. But even looking at it now, there was no reason for me to use this many hoppers. I'm just wasting iron. Day 113 started off with me chopping down trees, which was then used to make the mob farm look way nicer. But then I started thinking, I know, that surprised me too, that if I have an elytra, then I should probably have some rockets. So that's why I'm clearing out an area to make a sugarcane farm. But luckily, this is a fictional world, so you don't have to wait for me to start building it. But sugarcane takes time to grow, and I'm impatient, so I'm building a very high tower so I could get up to very high altitude very quickly. And if you're wondering how this works, you just fill up the tower with water and put soul sand on the bottom of the tower, so it makes a bubble column. And by the end of day 115, I started making an underground room, which doesn't look ominous at all. See, just add some dirt floors, walls, and roof, and it definitely looks way better. Due to rumors of my mob farm, I flew away to a place where the locals don't know me. I actually flew to this place to get some bees, and right here, they rebelled against me. I was obviously fine, but these bees are going to die since they stung me. But luckily I found new bees and took them to my base. And if you're wondering what that underground room's for, it's for bees. After all of that, I spent the rest of the day just upgrading my sugarcane farm. At the start of day 118, I put some flowers around the bees' home. Room, I don't know what to call it. But enough fun stuff. Now it's time for me to get back to lighting up caves. How fun. But as you can see, there is much more work to be done. I went back from the caves and wanted to use my mob farm when this happened. I tried to assess the damage and maybe fix the mob farm when another creeper fell. I thought it was over when a third creeper fell and blew up everything that was left. So then I just decided to stay away from the mob farm. I thought I'll fix this tomorrow and left. But little did I know, this would be the beginning of my downfall. I did fix the mob farm on day 120, but worse things are yet to come. On day 121, I decided to complete a long-time dream of mine, which was to get all of the saplings. So, as you can see right here, I got an oak sapling. I also decided to put up some more flowers around the bee home room. I also got some clay, so I'll have some pots to put my saplings into. But unfortunately, I had a silk touch shovel, which gave me blocks of clay, which, when smelted, turns into terracotta instead of bricks. So I decided to try again, but instead of using coal as fuel, I used my bow. I bought a new bow from the villagers, but it wasn't as good as the previous one. Even with all the enchants I put on it, but I still want all the saplings. And right here, I got a birch sapling. And the next day, I got a spruce sapling. I also found a cherry grove biome right next to an ice spikes biome. How rare is that? And, of course, I didn't forget to get the cherry blossom sapling. But on the nighttime of day 123, I had a very close call. I got trapped in some powdered snow with a horde of zombies trying to kill me with my elytra clip. But thankfully, the fire aspect on my sword managed to save my life, since it melted the snow and I was able to escape with a few hearts left. Look at this beautiful landscape. I definitely wasn't scared during that close call. The next day, I was just flying around when I noticed this extremely weird village. My theory is, since this world is quite old, the terrain bugged out when I changed versions. I swear, I didn't go into creative to make this. Past me, I don't think it's a very good idea to let these villagers be free, since they'll probably just fall to their death. And speaking of death, my inevitable demise is coming. But hey, I got this cool acacia sapling, so my death isn't gonna be that bad. By the end of the day, I went back home to unknowingly say my last goodbyes to my cat and dog in Minecraft. On the next day, I found an azalea tree sapling, which is cool. But do you know what's even cooler? Going back to spawn. I can't believe I was here last year. By the way, I recorded the first 100 days almost a year before I posted it. So yeah, it actually has been a year. But now it's back to the most entertaining part of this video, me breaking leaves to get saplings. But anyway, it's back to the footage of past me showing you guys Minecraft landscapes because I thought it was cool for some reason. On the nighttime of day 125, I also found the jungle sapling. I also got some bamboo because even though I think it's a grass, it might be considered a tree. I also found this Badlands biome. It's kind of rare, I guess. Oh no, I found a woodland mansion, and the end of this video is near. You probably could guess how it ends. And then, this happened. Just kidding, you'll have to try harder to kill me. But anyway, the reason I went to this woodland mansion is to get a totem of undying. Then, the next day, I pushed my luck, and I finally died. For real this time. It's actually quite ironic that I died trying to get a totem of undying. But anyway, that doesn't change the fact that I died. And just like last time, I'd like to thank Luke the Notable for inspiring me to make my own 100 days. And I'd also like to thank all of you guys for watching till the end. If you liked this video, which you probably didn't since this is the end of the video, like and subscribe, and comment what video I should do next. And that's it for me. Bye!